Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Sorry it's been so long for a second episode. I'm hoping to get up at least one a week. But we are here in the lighthouse after our confrontation with Solus. I saw an interesting stat the other day actually. I think it says that only something like 4% of players play as dwarfs in this game, so I was like, oh, it's cool. Let's kick open this bad boy. So this gives us all of the some of the kind of bonusy content-y stuff you get basically. I can go through that in a bit.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, alright?
No problem, Harry. He's got a splint on his leg as well, which is interesting. I didn't see him injure his leg. He just got stabbed, but maybe he did, to be fair. And there's Neve. Mirror transformation allows you to basically change your character's appearance, which we don't wish to do right now. We might do at some point, but give ourselves a new haircut or something. The hair does look really good in this game. It's such a ridiculous thing to kind of talk about. I remember when like Tomb Raider had it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" But it does make a bit of a. I mean, look, even his beard is like swinging away. That's very cool. Okay, introduction to the lighthouse. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his centre of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanuris. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade, and who wish to help. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse provide for your needs, see to your comfort, even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire, should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Okay. Right. Let's. What did we have to do? Check in with Harding. Right. Okay. Let's do this. So this essentially is your skyhold, I guess, if you're comparing it to Inquisition, or your camp if you're comparing it to Baldur's Gate or something, I guess.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow, we're here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Okay, so we have leveled up. Let's have a look what we can level up in. Rogue Core. Rogues are cunning and adaptive. They fight with two swords and a bow while exploiting enemy weaknesses. Ranged attack. Yeah, so tap RT to quickly loose an arrow. Hold RT to charge up. Charge attack. Hold X or Y. Sprint tap. Tap L while moving and then tap X or Y. Jump attack. Dodge. And defend. Okay, that's your core, and then we've got the static strikes. That's kind of cool. And then we've got 3 skill points to go. So evasive maneuvers. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Also applies recovering from being knocked down. Take that. I guess what do we want? This is pilfer. Add insult to injury by swiping a potion when you slice up an enemy. That could be pretty useful. Hurricane of Blades. I mean, that looks fun as heck. There's different types of damage as well in this game, so you can see there that's necrotic, and different enemies have different like weaknesses, obviously, and you also have things which they can apply, and then you also have things called detonators as well, which is where when somebody uses something which is like a, I can't remember what they call it now. Is it a, see if I've got any. Apply sundered. Detonates. I can't remember what they called it now. But it's something where it combustion or something like that, and combustible or something, I think. And the detonators on the detonator do extra damage, basically. So we want to go, and then we want to take Pilfer, I think. That sounds like it would be quite useful. And then we can kind of aim to get Hurricane of Blades or Rain of Decay. That looks quite cool. Both of them are necrotic though, so you wouldn't probably... You can only have a couple of your like skills active at any one time, so you probably wouldn't have two necrotic because some enemies are resistant to it, I think like Darkspawn and stuff, so would not be ideal. So let's have a little look around. It's quite a big drop. These stairs don't... I'm not sure they're up to building code, if I'm honest with you. Let's have a wander in here. There's Neve.
Figures are in fate, but I swear they're fine.
Nev, sorry.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
I don't think we want to romance Nev, but I'll say I'd still do trust you, yeah.
Of course I do. We're a team.
Is this how fast you trust anyone? Should I be touched or worried?
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure it out. We always do.
I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
It bothers me more than it should that they call her Nev when it should be Neve. I can't describe to you how much it bothers me. An unrealistic amount. What's... Okay, there's stuff down there we need to get, so we can kind of fall off and down on... Oh no, look. Easy. There we go. Our little dwarven legs can jump pretty well. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Okay. So we've got to get these statues to aligned. Little dwarf body. Okay, let's go and align the statue down this way. There's a little chest on the other side there. And I think like Skyhold, as you progress through the game, the lighthouse does kind of repair itself and stuff, I believe. So, or you repair it. I don't know. I don't exactly know what the law is. Okay. So you got those statues looking at each other. The wisps, off they go. So, what have we got up here? It does look very cool though, around in the Fade. I always felt like the Fade was something that they didn't utilise exactly in Dragon Age. You obviously go into it for a bit in... oh wait, there's two here. So you can get them facing each other. And take whatever's in that chest. Yeah, I never felt like they necessarily utilised it that well. You're in it a little bit, so I can go over there and actually get that chest. Utilise it a little bit in Inquisition. I don't remember being in it in 2, but maybe I'm wrong. But it was always just like a little kind of part to it. And I guess thematically that does make sense because you know, mortals are not supposed to be in it. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the illuvians. The illuvians are the mirrors used to get everywhere. Solace, if you see this, I'll be looking for you out in this world, in the mortal one. Don't cause much trouble before I get there. I wonder who wrote that. So I think, what did we see? We saw a chest over here. Let's go get that. Looks like we could potentially drop down there. I'm not sure how we'd get back up. And let's go in here, have a chat with Harding.
Supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
You have plants. It's actually she's alright.
Harding, are you doing alright?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
Is she wearing clogs? Are they wooden shoes? Or are they just, is that just they kind of leather shoes? I need to have a look at this. They do look like wooden clogs, don't they? Interesting. People say wooden clogs are really comfortable. I don't see that personally. But yeah, I don't think we can get down there yet. Or at least, I don't know how we'd get back up. So we'll probably leave that for now. And we've got to do one more statue, I think. Which is up there. I see it off to the right up there. Oh, we didn't do the one up there. I guess we didn't know which way to face it, to be fair. Okay. There we go.
That did something.
That did indeed do something, which we'll find out in a minute, because I want to go in this last area up here. To be fair, we can't get over there, I don't believe. At the minute. I'm sure in the future we might be able to. This is rather sad looking, isn't it? Oh, we've got some Imperial weave there. So this stuff, as far as I can kind of tell, is used, stuff you kind of collect like that is used to upgrade your items. It doesn't, I'm saying this as somebody I have played ahead a bit more in my other notes on a caretaker. Let's read that. Smear of paint in one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads unknown even to the wise. Though the ancient ones make any domain their own, certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living as arise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirits present both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest need could differ, or are even at odds, is hard to contemplate. That sounds like a Solus note, I'll be honest with you. Having played ahead in the game a little bit, I can tell you that the crafting kind of side of it is not as in-depth as something like Inquisition, which I think is a bit sad because I really like the crafting in Inquisition, the different materials, all that kind of stuff. But I also kind of see that if you're not into it, then it just was a lot of stuff going on, basically. Right, I guess we gather the team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
He invaded my dream.
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Except that dwarves don't dream, remember? We can't. The Fade is the world of dreams, and we're not connected to it.
It was weird. I was standing in a place that I knew couldn't be real. None of it made sense.
You're lucky it was just weird. Solus can kill people in dreams.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
He nearly brought down the veil, Nev. Can you do that?
You know it's not that simple.
He may not be a prayers and blessings kind of god, but he's a lot more than just a mage.
Alright, well, we've stopped the ritual.
I told her, didn't it?
Be in immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. We're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
The escape is our fault. They're stronger than... I'm going to put they're stronger than Solus.
I told Solus. He was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate and figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I'm always going to side with Harding.
If Elganan and Gillenane are
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind. This time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Nev, you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Excellent. Okay. How high does it go? Quite high. Right, downstairs to the Illuvian. And we got the Dreadwolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only travelled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors. They always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian. It's not just a bonded partner, thus we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow and I will guide you. Who's the slow arrow then?
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
I really need to get myself a new outfit there. It's looking a little bit worse for wear, isn't it? Arlithin Forest.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Anything weird? Looks very dwarven construct from Skyrim, actually.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Why didn't you just do that in the first place?
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
I don't think Tariff is happy with you at
Since
all.
the start of Dopen, the magic's been surging. A bunch of artifacts that have been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Sorry. Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it? But it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods, Elgunard and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
The elven gods of old. The Evanurus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
What about the gods? I agree the gods are real.
I was really hoping that the Dread Wolf was lying to us about all of this.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight better than the Evanurus.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Bellara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Bellara.
Let's go to help the veil jumpers, shall we?
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irilyn, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, you could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Bellara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Okay. Arthan Forest, the Elven Ruins, the hinterlands of Dragon Age Veilguard. It's not the hinterland. The hinterland was huge. This is...
Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the hinterlands because there's not areas so far that I've encountered which are quite as large as the hinterlands, but... And it's a bit more of a linear game in that sense. Is he? Yeah, he is. Oh boy.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Lute. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elgunard and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
Won't help.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, You can't get out.
Can you bring it down, I guess?
Strife and Ireland said you're their best veil jumper. That means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Awesome. Okay, Bellara has joined our party as the tallest member. Okay, where do we need to go? Do we need to go over there? We got ourselves there.
We've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these
Got some
magical
nugs as
monsters
well.
keep getting
Love a
away.
nug.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
That's like us, I'm guessing.
Okay. Gotta explore all the little areas in this game because there's always a little chest or something like that around for you. So we can go down that way, I guess, as well.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass
Right,
it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
so we can't go that way yet. We can collect truffles though, that's good. And then we've got a chest up there. I don't suppose we can climb up that, can we? No. Okie dokie. We can climb up this, I think. That's an interesting swell.
Swirling into the air.
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly. Never seen one this size, though.
What happens if we jump into it? I'm going to autosave. Okay, nothing. That's a shame. This might be how we get that chest, actually. Yes, it is. So it was worth jumping off at the very least. Construct broke my leg. Veilgurard took a blade to the gut. We can hear them above us on the bridge. Once they leave, we'll make a break for it. They can't wait for us forever, right? Why do I get the feeling they did wait forever? Nug meat. Delicious. Oh look, the fish are jumping. I was hoping it would like maybe transport me up, but alas not. Right, let's go up this way. There's more truffles. I don't think we can climb up there. I think we've got to go around actually. Up this way. The climbing's not bad actually because it's not as kind of obvious as in some games, you know, where it's like a slightly painted ledge. I'm thinking of Tomb Raider there actually. A painted ledge or something like that where you're like, it seems very obvious where you're supposed to climb, but it's not that obvious. Okay, let's go up this way. So I assume we go in there. also don't know if there's fall damage either. I haven't had anything where there's any fall damage yet. Aha.
Let's deal with
So we can choose for both our companions to say attack this one, and then we can see that's a detonator. Have we got anything which? No. So use that, and then I guess use that, and then we'll take the other two. Gone bad with the arrows. Okay, it's done that one. I'm going to try the old pilfer, I think. That did not give me a potion. Yeah, because I used a potion right before and it did not replenish, but maybe it gives you a chance for a potion. I'll have to look up the...
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Oh, I was going to say. Ooh. There we go, got ourselves some new threads.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
people trying to save the world, apparently.
These butterflies are nice, aren't they? The lighting as well. I really like the lighting in this game.
Could have been where they stored food. Judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Let's go up here so we can get a better view. So there's something over there for sure.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
And just so happens that somewhere nearby is right next to it.
Bring it over here and slide.
There's a lot of these kind of crystal puzzle things.
And there we go.
I don't mind them so much. They're never that difficult.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Right, you do that, and we'll get ready for the nasties. B to dodge. Yes, I had worked that out, luckily.
Let's go.
Let's get him. Oh. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh, I like the little flips. They're cool. That's awesome. We're flying around like Yoda. That's cool. I like that. Okay. This guy up here, I want both of you to attack him and do that. I'll take care of this guy. Where'd he go?
Trouble scouted.
Oh, he moved. Bastard. Was that everyone, or was that... Good. Okay. Still getting used to the rogue combat skills, but the yeah, the dodge is awesome. I can't do it outside of combat apparently, which is a shame. It's nice to flip around everywhere. I think as a dwarf it looks particularly funny. Oh, I remember that's what I dislike about this armour, is the fact that there is no feet covering. Like, there's no... Your feet are barefoot, basically. It just looks a bit weird. What's up here? What's that thing? Looks like a hut. It's not a hut, it's just a something that I can't get into. We've got a little bit up there. Should we go up there first rather than inside that thing? We have found the usurper's archive spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation as we summarised, but another's. You can guess whose. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. Await your orders, Lord Elganan. Interesting, so they're saying the archive spirit, another's, you can guess whose. That's interesting.
They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic, but they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
Oh, hello.
Damn, another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
There we go. Nice.
But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Anything secrets tucked away? Nope. Okay, let's head on in here.
Seeing these kinds of things never gets old.
Can anything
So this one's open.
That artifact is. I think there's a few, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
That shuts that door, and then this will open this door, I'm guessing. Lovely. Storm Needle. It seems much better than my current weapon. They're all going to come alive, aren't they? As soon as yeah, knew it.
It means I was right.
Shit. I just thought he was alive.
An armor. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Nice. It's very quick, I will say that. Ooh. Now we're not rolling, we're like... Oh, there we are. So we roll to the right. If we roll... Yeah, we do that. I don't know what the correlation is there. Oh, that was good. It's a very quick style. The other character I play is a warrior, and it's still quite quick, but it's not as quick as the rogue. It's quite good fun, actually.
So, what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Oh, how do I get across here? Oh, we're just going to walk across, I guess. Kind of makes sense. And here we have the Darkspawn.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
Okay. I love chopping down those little Darkspawn. It's so much fun.
Until today.
That's the thing I think which is probably a little bit better than, say, something like Inquisition or the other Dragon Ages. You get more of these kind of enemies on screen, because I think with the Darkspawn especially, you would have them kind of more kind of in numbers, you know, especially the kind of the lower ones, and they would kind of Zerg rush you a little bit, I guess. Whereas sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition especially, you don't have more than about 4 or 5 on the screen at one time, so it doesn't quite feel like the kind of Zerg rush that you might expect with a... we went down here, didn't we? We did go down here. Yeah, we did. I thought so. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the Zerg rush perhaps you might get with like Darkspawn, you know, the lower ones, obviously. Okay, assuming this is going to bring more Darkspawn, is it? Oh, yeah, here we go. It's good fun actually shooting them in the head with an arrow. That is good fun. It's actually quite funny that there's 3 archers on this team. Not a great team composition, I don't think. Although it's working perfectly fine, to be fair.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Let me guess. they're coming from. Here we go. Where are they? It's good fun just picking them off like this. Oh god, I think my mouse is moving. I need to not move my body, or else it moved my mouse, which was flicking my thing around. There we go. Yeah, it was moving, so I'll just turn my mouse off. That'll be easier. It's a good thing about having a kind of like Bluetooth mouse, or wireless mouse, is that you can just kind of turn it off quite easily if it does annoy you. Okay, we got some buddy boys up here.
Other residents out there.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
Okay.
The last barrier is down. We're close.
Nice. That went very well. Right. So this is delicious.
About the blight, where it is, I mean, it's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Looks lovely. I do like the way they've done the blight in this game, though. Like, it does. It looks really good. So we want to go up there, but I noticed that there's something around here, so we will. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, I've got to hit that pole. Knock that down there. Okay. Can I get to that pole yet? Yes, I can. There we go. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanurus now wield power beyond anything I've seen. The magic is fueled by corruption and death. It creeps even now into our stones. We cannot outlast the siege. Okay. Very handy. Someone just left that there. Okay. And what have we got up this way?
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What is
Well, this guy looks a little bit tougher, doesn't he?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
Okay.
More con-
Oh god. There's more of them. Right. I'll take him on. You take him on. You take him on. Oh, does that... Okay. That kind of cancels out the attack. I see. blocking all of my okay.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find it.
That wasn't too bad, actually. It's nice that it's so kind of quick with the rogue. Veil's Edge, common short bow. We'll take it. Oh, it looks pretty cool too. But we are going to finish up there, I think, because, yeah, bit of a longer one. But, yeah, thank you for watching, guys. We'll head more into this delightful looking blighted elven tower in the next episode. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.